Hey, hello world.
Hello.
Yes, welcome to another exciting adventure of Madcap. I am your lovely and cadenced host today, Norman Rafferty. Today we're being joined by Griffin.
Yes, indeed. Playing Wilford Waffle today, whose
Yeah.
catchphrase is, I have nothing to fear but myself.
Forgot about that. And let's see, your type of character is a...
Is a, terrifying goat-like monster that nobody seems to quite notice.
Well, are you a
Is a,
lunkhead or are you a...
yes,
What's your
indeed,
flavor?
a lunkhead who is
A lunkhead.
adopted.
An adopted lunkhead, because you're a horrible monster. Speaking of horrible monsters, we're also have Teth today.
Hey, I am
Hey.
playing Jordy Varel, a self-aware cartoonist whose catchphrase is, "Hey, they can't all be gems." My gimmick
Truly
is
no greater monster.
yes, my gimmick is magic art.
Yeah, at Magic Art. And we also have EHH.
I'm Alec, the Border Collie. I'm a let's see here. I'm a smarty pants, and my uh, and my gimmick is a cult investigator.
Yes, and all of you live in the Hackley.
Oh, I almost forgot. My catchphrase says, "I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing."
Pretty sure, just like the rest of us. And you guys are all trapped or live in the city of Elderberry Junction, surrounded by the Ruckerberg Mountains on all three sides, looking over the green, mysterious lake. It is a place where there's a dozen ways to die. The dark mystery that overcomes all of us. Alec thinks there would be more business, but you'd be surprised. Jordy apparently has fallen into a nightmare from which he cannot escape.
I try, but there's no escape. You're right.
Yeah, but keep trying.
The camera pulls me back every time.
Have you gone mad? Are you in some sort of coma?
Have you ever seen? I'm sorry to say. Have you ever seen the movie De La Morte de l'Amour?
No, I have not.
Cemetery Man is the U.S. name.
That I have, yes. Now that you say it, I recognize.
You know
that,
the
yes.
funk he gets into near the end of the movie when he realizes life has no meaning and nothing he does matters?
A little bit.
Yeah, well, that's Jordy's point. So anybody in the audience that recognizes that movie, there we go.
Oh, am I echoing again?
No.
All right.
All good.
All good. I'm too loud. So, yes. So, and especially you're trapped here with these two cartoon goofballs.
Who are apparently the main stars because wherever they go, the camera follows, and thus I get dragged into.
Yep.
And because you're always with Wilford, you're Wilford's best friend.
Apparently it's the Wilford Waffle and Friends show.
And I'm wondering why. And I'm wondering why Jordy is always here if he's not going being.
That's a good question. I'm always reminded of those great Hanna-Barbera shows in the 1970s where, like, this is, like, literally true. Like, Will Hanna and Joe Barbera would, like, go to the cartoon studios and they would say, like, we're going to do a show and it's about, like, we're going to do another Yogi Bear show. And we've also got another idea for people who race rocket ships in space. And, like,
space race.
right, and the network would say, well, sure, we'll buy it. And they would go home and say, wait, did we sell them the Yogi idea or the Space Race idea? I can't remember. Just mash it all together and just make a show out of it.
I mean, Wacky Races was my favorite.
Right, but there's like Yogi's Space Race and Casper and the Space Angels, where Casper's in the future and he's teamed up with these two women who ride hover bikes and are cops in the future.
Maybe there's Ruby Spears, but I'm not sure. I'll check.
Look, there was a lot of drugs around that time. We can't blame everything on just creative.
Right, so you might be trapped in one of those things where somebody pitched like a private investigator show, but also like the Wilford Waffle show, and it's like they just mash it all together.
I get this real feel. This is the Scooby-Doo era where they just met up with people all the time. Like Scooby-Doo meets the Harlem Globetrotters. This
Didn't
time,
you guys-
Plenty of guest
Scooby-Doo.
stars.
Yeah.
We haven't had any celebrity guests yet.
Yeah, we have. I bring them in all the freaking time.
Oh, that's right, you do. I'm not sure those likenesses were cleared.
I'll give you bonus points if you get the Harlem Globetrotters this time around.
Yeah, there we
I
go.
literally
get the
just
Harlem
could.
Globetrotters.
They could just literally show up. What was the last one? Bette Midler was our last one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's because that's what gets the kids watching the shows. Bette Midler.
Hey. Some of those guest stars on the Scooby-Doo Mysteries ones were not ones the kids would know.
Mama Cass is one of my favorites.
Next time you need the town destroyed, just like get Red Brown in here.
That would be an interesting show.
Yeah, all you would have is the scream. Literally, voice acting is literally what he could do. I said literally 3 times. I understand that.
And sadly, we don't know what Pierre Kirby's voice sounds like. So, yes, so you would be sitting there. Once again, the camera would zoom, in on the 13th floor office of Alec, where he's sitting there in his strangely oddly furnished lair. Private investigator. We don't call that a lair. And Wilford, I guess, does what? Sweep the floors?
It does say I'm a janitor, and I did get hired as one in episode 1.
At the hotel.
Well, I mean, that's no reason to stop.
True.
You keep getting money from somewhere, huh? Weird. Oh, right, I'm still the richest character in the show with a whole $21.
That's true. Are you gonna spend it on 21 lottery tickets?
Oh, absolutely. That's a wise investment right there if I ever saw one.
Wilford, I need you to make a zany roll.
Oh, boy. Let's start off the plot of the episode with Wilford gets even richer.
Congratulations, Wilford. You won the lottery.
Woohoo! So this
Um,
means I get like one of those giant cardboard checks, right?
yes, you do get a giant cardboard check.
Yes.
They come by to deliver it. It's your cardboard check for $1 gazillion. It's presented by Mayor Ed Zane himself. I'm pleased to give you this. Winner of our Hyperball.
I can't wait to buy a gajillion candy bars. Those will be great for this weekend.
Yes, remember to spend it here locally to help boost the economy.
I'm sure there could be no bad consequences from inflation whatsoever from my actions.
Doesn't matter if it destabilizes things. I've got my own resources, he says, steepling his fingers, and the tips of his fingers squish oddly because his skin is too large for his frame.
And I'm just waiting for a client to come in.
You keep at it! It's local people like you who help keep this city supported. And Jordy, I see you're still here.
Jordy is in the midst of drawing new eyes for himself.
Oh, that's a new episode. You get your eyeballs back.
I like to think that I'm in continuity even if the episodes are out of order. So, if you're watching this from the outside, things just seem happening to Jordy that just don't seem to make sense.
Well, why don't you make a zany roll and see how your eyeballs look?
Now there's internet nerds out there with their Geordie timeline theories. Watching our show, putting it together.
You do have new eyeballs, but unfortunately, the discourse has become full of people complaining about how your eyeballs aren't consistently on model from episode to episode.
Right. They're like Dr. Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit after he turns back into a cartoon. Just kind of rolling around.
Excellent! Can you talk like this?
I guess I gotta go kill someone's brother.
Also helping support the community, said Harrison. But anyway, yes, we're very pleased, and also reminding people that continue to pay your money for it supports local education as well as my Dark Master.
No questions asked.
Oh, and not only here's your check, but I also need you to sign this life insurance policy, Wilford Waffle.
Oh boy. Gotta stay prepared, right?
Well, yes. See, the city, thinking of the interests of you and your relatives, has taken out a $20 gazillion life insurance policy on you in case something terrible happens.
Wow, that's smart thinking. I'm so glad you guys are looking after me.
Always, every one of our citizens. And sign this codicil here. It says an extra $20 gazillion if you die horribly and in pain.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, I gotta be prepared for that one. Wouldn't want that happening.
And another 10 gazillion if it's ruled to be an accident. Or, sorry, suicide. Thank you very much, Wilford. He slaps you on the back. His hand is curiously as cold as the grave.
Wow, he could really use some warming up.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must do the bidding of the that I hear the untold piping somewhere deep in the echoes of recesses of time and space.
That reminds
Well,
me
you know,
of,
when you hear the beep, you gotta move.
It reminds me of the free life insurance policy I got from my bank. They pay out double if I die in a plane crash. Seemed ominous.
Really?
Yeah. I've never ridden a plane in my life, so...
Well, I must be going. And the mayor shuts the door behind him, leaving with his entourage.
I hate that show.
Well, now is clearly the time to splurge my money on, like, haunted mansions with secret laboratories underneath, creatures who exist only in shadows, and haunted videotape stores that we clearly have freed for any evil influence, as we speculated last time.
Congratulations, Wilford. You think you could give some of that to me?
Well, I'm gonna have to find a mystery for you, though, won't I?
True. I just think enough for, to pay rent here, renovations, that kind of thing.
That sounds like a handout.
All right.
My daddy always told me never to just give out money to other people or they won't work harder. And my other daddy said, well, tear down the entire world, but I don't listen to that one.
Okay. I'll just wait for another client.
But Wilford, they didn't give you money. They gave you a giant check. You have to go get this
Well, if
check.
I just wave it at people, I can get stuff, right?
Is that your plan, to go out the street and wave your big check at people?
Yes, I'm gonna wave my check at people and say, I bought this.
I don't know what you do. What you do is you go out in front of places. You go out in front of places with a camera, and you pretend like you're getting the big check picture taken in front of that place, and they'll offer you free stuff for the advertising.
You're a genius, Jordy.
Jordy, that's hilarious. Get a laugh point.
I will pick up Jordy, put him on my shoulder, and go place to place, getting my courtesy photograph at every location and getting more free stuff.
You have fun.
Wilford wanders outside in a private adventure. Jordy, you're here with Alec. What are you going to do?
No, he picked me up. I'm forced to go with him.
Alright. Alec, you're left alone in the office. Just you and your thoughts. It's empty and dark. Eventually, your door is darkened again. And then it's something tries to turn your doorknob, and it just rattles, and then boom! Your door is pushed off of its hinges. An incredibly large and wide man comes inside. His shoulder pads so wide that they destroy part of the door frame. He is wearing sunglasses and a hat.
Maybe I should have convinced Wilford more. Who are you?
He steps forward, chom, 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 and looms over you. You are trying to ask him a question. I think it sounds like you're trying to stay cool, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like, may I? I just going. May I help you? Okay. Let me just. Okay.
Hello?
Still looking up what your cool stat is?
No. I know what it is.
There we go. Alright, well, it's not too scary. Trying to do accents today. It says, "My name, you may call me Mr. Z."
What would you like, Mr. Z?
Understand that you are a paranormal investigator.
That is what. Well, someone got it right.
My business is not to make mistakes. I hope that you also avoid making mistakes.
I'll do my best.
I expect nothing less. Then he reaches into his trench coat, fidgets around a little more, fidgets around for a length of time that would make somebody uncomfortable. He pulls out photograph.
What's the photograph of?
It is a blurry photograph of a woman with a pale complexion and short cut hair.
Who is this, or what is this?
This is a Miss Melva Clementine. She's missing. I need you to find her.
Where was she last seen?
Let's see, how would you... Give me a second. If her last known whereabouts were aware to me, I would be pursuing her myself.
What?
Which one of us is the investigator here?
Well, I need more to go on than a photograph. Could you tell me where she lived, what her location was?
He'll slam his hands down on your desk. And he'll say, "You said you would give me your best. Did you attempt to deceive me, Mr. Z?"
No, not at all.
Your humility does you good. I will... What are your fees?
I rattle off some numbers. It's manageable and that kind of thing.
I will pay you in advance 1,500 pesetas and a green herb. You will accept these terms.
Yeah, yes, sir.
He pulls his jacket aside, reaches into his pockets, and just drops the items on your table. They sparkle with a vertical column of light.
What are the items?
It's a pile of 1,500 pesetas and a green herb.
Okay. Why do I? Yeah. Thanks.
Gratitude is not necessary. Only results. I shall return in 3 days. And you will have something for me, or I will take something else.
Understood.
That, he'll turn around, and of course he's not going to exit through the door frame, he's going to walk through the wall. Bash!
I look at the photo again.
It's a photo. It might have some clues. Do you have the abilities to scan things for clues?
I have. Let's see here.
I mean, you've got sharp at the very least, but I thought you had a smarty pants ability.
Yes, scheming, but that's kind of a different thing. It doesn't really.
Okay, well then just go ahead and make a roll of sharp. You got to be pretty smart, right?
Of course. So I'm using sharp. Like I'm looking into the time girl is.
Mm-hmm.
These dice rolls are taking forever.
Yeah, stupid slow internet. Well, looking at the picture, you I guess will open your drawer and get out a magnifying glass. And that doesn't work, so you put that away and get out a bigger magnifying glass. And that doesn't work, so this is gonna need the big magnifying glass and go to the closet, find that one, and hold it over the picture. Enhance. The picture may be blurry and slightly interlaced, but you can make out that whoever this Miss Clementine is, she's wearing a police uniform underneath a tactical vest. It's a little hard to see because she also has this flashlight in her breast pocket that's shining directly at the camera.
Better go down to the local police station. Maybe I'll see if they have something on a Clementine.
Okay, so you just leave and go to the police station?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, meanwhile, Wilfred and Geordie are wandering. Wilfred, are you making Geordie hold the camera or something?
Sure, that seems like the best use for him.
Okay.
He needs the selfie stick.
Whatever you want.
So Geordie,
Wilfred.
he hands you the camera and the selfie stick. Wilfred gets a laugh point for that. Geordie, are you gonna just hold the camera?
Well, I assume it's like before, where he puts me on top of his head or something. So I assume I'm just holding out a selfie stick, so taking a picture upside down, so Wilfred's in the picture and I'm not.
Go ahead, since I can't think of what stats appropriate is, go ahead and make a check.
Make a what check?
Cool.
Cool, okay. Cool.
Yeah, the general ability of trying to do normal stuff.
Just enough to fail.
Okay, so this is when you're going to have to hold the selfie stick out. And it's like, well, I need to get you in the picture, and you'll have to extend it a bit more, and extend it a bit more. And since you guys are standing on the sidewalk, a car is just going to drive by and take the phone right off the end of the stick.
Well, Wilfred is just gonna watch the car come and go, and just his head slowly turns left to right. He looks at his crushed phone, and then just sort of waggles his $1 cardboard check. And Geordie's
I
guess
think
it's time to get another one.
Well, no, I think it's more not your phone gets taken off. It's still on the car, like the camera's still on the car. It's like, well,
yep,
your photo got taken.
I missed that one.
He said your photo got taken, by that guy. Geordie, that's horrible. Don't do that again. Get a laugh point. Meanwhile, the two of you are standing on the sidewalk. This guy comes up to you. He's dressed, it's normal-looking human, except he's dressed like an arrow. And he says, hey, are you guys going to stand outside here all day, or are you going to go ahead and do some business today?
What business do we do?
Well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Max Check, and I work here at Max Check Cashing Maximum Place. We cash checks.
To the max?
I'm not sure we actually need one of those, though, do we?
Well, I can't help but notice you have a giant check. Giant check cashing is our specialty. A lot of places aren't designed for this kind of check cashing.
Does the building look like it's inflatable?
No, it looks like no, but it looks like you're in the Grand Theft Auto part of town. So pretty much every other building here is a check cashing place. Okay. The ones that aren't are car loan places. We can also do car loans and reverse mortgages and reverse mortgages.
I imagine I'm giving this guy a look like the one you've drawn me as giving looks.
Yeah. He smiles. He has an unusual amount of teeth. You can trust me. Would I put my name on the company if it wasn't trustworthy?
What was your name again?
He's got us there.
I'm Max Check of Max Check Cashing to the max.
I guess it checks out.
I like the way you speak. We cash normal-sized checks, too.
I guess we'll check in, then.
Because I'm sure you've got lots of... he's going to pat Geordie in the back. I'm sure you've got lots of checks, and of course lots of assets to sign loans on. What was your job again?
I'm a cartoonist.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And I can write a lot of checks, but I can't cash them.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take Wilfred inside. Show you, no, we totally have everything here for cashing large checks. Here's the giant pen. Here's the giant canceling machine, and they have one of those big giant boards there that has a big slide to roll back and forth on it.
Wow, I didn't know. Oh, they made canceling machines this big. Would
Well,
it
you
cancel
have to.
anything?
Look, I cancel anything. Wait, who do you work for? Are you a cop? You have to tell me because I have.
Not again. Definitely not a cop.
Okay, good. Well, I can cancel a lot of things. We have to charge a service fee for that. Plus, also, then we have to, notarize it. Now, hold on.
Expensive.
Let me get the big watermark. Oh! It's lifting up this giant clamp machine with like a manhole-sized notary punch.
Of course, Wilfred's going to take his giant check, to go through the process. Got to get that gajillion dollars. You got it all in cash and on hand right now, right?
Well, sure. It's a small matter of the processing fee, the convenience fee, the courtesy fee, the tax deductions, the necessary charges, the unnecessary charges. It's all the pro forma stuff that people expect, but we handle it all for you, so you have nothing to worry about.
The absolute essentials.
Yeah. By the way, have you ever heard? Do you know what the laws are against felony fraud in this state?
Wilfred, of course, is going to put a hand up to his chin and just start thinking, and just not say anything for a consecutive 5 minutes.
Excellent. I need you to make a sharp roll.
Which I got a -2. Let's see how far that gets.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's not your best stat.
I can also maybe go for naivete. Nobody said I can't just take the check back, right?
This guy had us marked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, absolutely. This is the character who's supposed to fall for these marks, too, so this is going to be great.
Yeah.
I could actually probably drop a laugh on that if we want to keep this going and see who scams us next.
No, he's totally going to take your check and sign off on it and do all the necessary fees, and you're going to wind up with $4.38.
Wow! Now we got $25.
That's like a fifth more rich than you used to be.
Exactly.
Yep, that keeps you in the same income tax bracket. You're welcome, says Max.
Wow, you're so smart. Can I trust you with the rest of my money, too?
Yeah. Friend, I can see that you're a person of discerning nature, planning for the future. I like that. We'd be happy to put all of your money in one of our non-interest bearing accounts.
Oh, that's great.
I'm going to give you a laugh point because this is hilarious. I need you to sign here and here. Is there going to be a problem with you giving us power of attorney? It's just,
as long as everything is transferable.
Try to remember if anyone else has already taken your power of attorney. I don't think anyone has yet.
I only represent him on the sports field.
Oh, right! Oh, hey, we have a donation box here for Raoul's kids. Terrible!
I'm already paying his wife.
His poor widow.
A couple extra dollars in there.
Put a couple. Give generously.
He would have wanted part of my paycheck.
Oh, yes. When Raoul died, a bunch of stuff died with him. We were all sitting there thinking, if only it could have been Jordy instead.
Jordy doesn't react. I mean, deadpan face.
The camera just zooms in on you awkwardly, like this is The Office or something.
So Wilfred signs over his life savings of $29.38 and power of attorney. Okay, meanwhile...
I can get a copy of this, right?
Oh, yeah, well, definitely. Definitely. And Max's assistant brings out the ladder and says, no, we can use the regular size photocopier for this. Oh, phew.
Just a real quick question. You said he was dressed up as an arrow.
Yeah.
Is it like an arrow? like, is he wearing an outfit that has an arrow on it, or?
He's wearing a foam outfit that has an arrow on it because he's like one of those people who stands out front holding the
Okay,
sign.
what direction is the arrow?
Pointing up.
To his face. Okay. That's all. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay. Meanwhile, Alec, you need to get to the police station. What was your plan on doing that?
Just walking there.
Okay.
I was hoping you were driving a truck and you hit the camera.
Eventually, you will get to the Ruckerberg police station. There's like there's a gazillion. The outside of it is almost wallpapered with "Have you seen me?" posters.
I go inside.
When you step inside, you hear a very strange scratching, like a combination of a static and whistling noise. And then one of the cops will point to you and point to the sign that says, "Please turn off all radios when entering Ruckerberg Police Station."
I turn off any devices I have.
Click. All right, welcome to Ruckerberg Police Station. Now, put your hands on the ground and spread them out.
I do what they say.
All right, they frisk you.
Hey, this is the best this is the best. Hey, I just want to throw something about.
All right, I think you deserve a laugh for that kind of horrible chatter. All right, he seems clean enough. Sorry, can't be too careful. Keep getting these strange adventurers coming in here with their packets of 499 bullets and submachine guns. You look like an adventurer. You've got that kind of crafty look in your face.
I'm just a paranormal investigator.
Ah, another investigator, eh? So, have you come here to walk a pre-programmed path and then stand in a closet staring at a wall for 2 hours?
No, I'm just looking for information about one of your own.
Ah, I met a man who was looking for information once. Sorry, I had a private flashback there. Anyway, I don't see why we should help you. What have you ever done for us? Says the policeman, shaking his fist.
What was the girl's name again?
Melva Clementine. Pausing for effect. Oh my god, it's finally happened. I've gone deaf.
Nope, you're still here.
Oh, okay. No one was talking.
Sorry, I was just waiting for your answer.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I said Melva Clementine. That must have gotten cut off.
Yeah, Mel. I'm just looking. Do you know someone called Melvin Clementine?
You've got a lot of... He grabs you by the lapels of your overcoat. You've got a lot of nerves dropping that name in here.
Look, she's gone missing, and I need to find out if she worked here.
What stats or abilities do you have useful in convincing this strange, burly, surly cop to help you? You could try to appeal to his reason, you could try to tough up, probably try to play it cool. What do you want to do? Or do something weird?
Well, let's see here. I got +2 for cool and sharp. I'll try to this like based on your I'll try sharp. Like based on your reaction, you seem to have really cared about her.
Yep. Go ahead and make a roll.
So
what would you know about caring? So yeah, go ahead and roll. Ah, it's pretty impressive. Yeah, what would you know about caring? He says, his eyes squinting as his face turns to a grimace, and then he drops you like a bad habit and goes, "Ah, yes, I knew Melva Clementine. She was one of the best people on the force until that day. A day when we went to the abandoned mansion on the outskirts of town."
You cut out there.
Oh, well, I seem to keep cutting out.
I hear you just fine. I think that's an EHH problem, unfortunately.
I remember the day I cut out in the middle of a Discord conversation. I remember it like it was yesterday.
So
Okay,
the
flashbacks.
abandoned what?
Yes, the abandoned mansion. You know, in Sacred Outskirts. We were the last police team that we sent in there didn't come back, and Melva Clementine never came back. We thought she would. She was one of our best agents in, STAR, the Special Action and Tactical Response Team.
And I think I know where this is going.
You do? What do you know? What are you hiding from us? He says, grabbing you by your lapels and shaking
That
you.
was a private thing. That was a private thing.
I'll thank you to keep your internal monologue to yourself.
I'll just be going now.
Good.
And
See
I
you.
hightail.
Yeah, you'll hightail it out of there. Okay. I was waiting for somebody to parse that.
Sorry, you were so thinking so fast I didn't have time to catch it.
Okay, so I guess Alec will run on the street and run into Wilford and Jordy, who are
Wilford
basically.
is inexplicably now in a very expensive-looking suit with like a golden chain going to like his shirt coat.
How did you buy all that for? How did you get all that for $29.83?
Well, no, he gave the
I'm
other
a
guy.
gajillionaire now. I just got it on credit.
You gave all the other guy your money, so I'm assuming it's all made of cardboard.
No, it's all on credit.
Because he would have fleeced you.
I mean, everyone knows that I can pay it now that I'm a gajillionaire.
I guess.
That's true.
What else was the seminary for except to flaunt my wealth?
Yep.
Alec, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm here to investigate someone who is missing from the Special Actions and Tactical Response. Wait a minute, that doesn't spell STAR, that spells...
On the ball.
But where are you going?
To the spooky mansion on the Clement Hill.
Oh, that's a spooky mansion I was gonna go buy next.
Sorry, not to set myself up, but I've been holding this in for a while. How did you get on this, investigation?
Oh, well, there was this big creepy guy named Mr. Z coming in. He was there. He gave me a photo of this guy, though. Why? Though it is weird. Why would he send me in and not the cops?
Really? Can I see it? Alec? Can I see it?
I said yes, and I showed him the photo.
Okay.
Okay.
I want
like
to
I said,
use.
it's a blurry.
I don't really care about the photo. Like I said, I've been holding this in. Can I want to roll genre savvy.
Okay.
Well, shit. Hold on a sec. Can you use multiple? Can you use multiple laughs on a roll?
Only if you have the ability of only straight-faced people can use multiple laughs.
Dang it. All right. I guess I just ripped the thing up.
I think with +3 that still gets you a 7. That's still like the bare minimum for moderate success, right?
I think it's
okay. You know what? That's fair. I can still do it then.
What we're gonna do with your genre savvy?
I want to hand it over to my friend who might be an expert in these things, because I want to call in my best friend, Chad Kroger, the lead singer of Nickelback, to look at this photograph.
See, the sad part is I barely know who Nickelback is. But I suppose we'll interrupt the game for 3 minutes while Nickelback plays their latest single, which I understand could be anything. And then, after the single is done, he'll look at the photograph and say, never heard of this person.
You don't know the meme.
I'm versed in many memes, but not the Nickelback photograph one.
There you go. It's right there in Discord for you.
Yay, another meme. Wow, no, I haven't seen this one.
It's a lyric to the song that they sing. Look at this photograph, and everyone just changes the picture that's in the photograph he's holding up.
It's been a long while since I've
That
seen
is a long way
This
to
is
go.
fantastic. This is fantastic streaming here. Yeah, I think everybody is not sold on it.
You had a picture that was labeled as a photo and I have this
I just think
ability to bring anybody in.
Yeah, but he's just gonna. But you also only rolled a 4, so he's gonna look at the picture.
Oh no, but I used a laugh. So I mean, it's a complication, sure, but so much setup for the fail. I had to get there.
Take your laugh point back. I'm not. I'm not going to dignify this with a response.
Should probably just called in your best friend Chris Greenfield.
Yeah, everyone agrees this is a strange joke. In fact, there's going to be a pan. There's going to be like this guy, this Japanese guy behind you, who walks out of the building behind you, and he kind of like looks up at a butterfly that flies past your face. It says, "Is this supposed to be a joke?"
Alright, Jordy's gonna go back to deadpan face again.
Going down to the mansion and see if there's any clues there. If anyone wants to we see ya.
You guys are going to the sacred outskirts suburb, outside of town. Naturally, Ruckerberg itself, is a city surrounded by giant foreboding cliffs. As you get to the outside, you have to pass by the houses that all look exactly the same. There's children playing in the yard, and a guy watering the lawn that you passed 4 times in a row. Same guy.
He's just
waving.
taking the week off to water his lawn.
Let's water our lawn. Water the lawn. The end of the world. But yes, eventually, color seems to, the color drains from the cartoon and the grass becomes overgrown. You start walking towards where the mansion is, but unfortunately, there's 2 problems. You can see the mansion down in the valley because it's not high up on the hill, but there's no driveway to it. There's just grass, and then there's a sign that says "Keep off the squibs."
Squibs.
Yep, not grass, squibs.
Are those explosive?
Maybe.
Can I get a sharp to see what I know what they're talking?
Make a sharp roll. That sounds good.
You can't tell me what to do, sign. I can't read you.
He's got a
12.
point.
This grass is laced with squibs, which, as we know, are used by special effects departments to simulate gunfire. But with a sharp roll, you can avoid them.
Okay, I'll try to do that.
You succeed.
Nice.
With a 13 or better, you could have helped everyone else, but I guess with you guys successfully navigate.
Now,
Right. But eventually you'll get to the mansion itself, where there's the doors. And who should be here posting a sign but that creepy cat in the dark overcoat and dark glasses, Mr. Whiskers.
what are you doing here?
What's my doing? I could ask you the very same question.
You could, but what are you doing here?
Oh, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Albert Whiskers, and I am a real estate agent for Tyrant Arms. My card.
Ooh. So you happen to own the mansion right now?
No, I'm the broker selling this mansion. You too could own the perfect mansion.
I'd love to have the perfect mansion. That sounds perfect.
We're here to. Have you seen a girl around here? I showed him the photograph. It looks like this, named Argon Clementine.
How dare you speak that name in front of me?
Not again.
Oh, no,
so
sorry.
you know
He'll look at the photograph, and his face will be that usual expressionless mask. And it would say, Melva Clementine. I know this name. No, I haven't seen her, he says, grinding his teeth audibly. And I'll never see her again. Take this photograph. You look at it, I'm bitter.
Well, I want to buy the house, and if she's in there, then that means that she's a tenant, and that makes the sale harder to go through with.
Excellent! I am the perfect salesman! Come inside.
Well, it's important to clarify if she's in there or not.
Oh, yeah, you have to see this. Come on in. Yeah, just come on inside, and you can see what a mansion I have for sale.
I mean,
The perfect mansion.
The perfect.
Yeah.
I really wish you would stop doing that.
he has to give us a walkthrough if he wants to sell the place, so if she's there, we'll have to see her.
See, that's genre set. But yes, he'll take you inside. Immediately, your nose is assaulted by an odor, foreboding, but yet full of tension.
And since the dog is really getting to me.
Yeah, it's the smell of fresh baked cookies. Is what you do where you have people over to buy the house.
How tense.
Yes, I used the perfect recipe.
Well, I'm just gonna look around the house and to get look around the house, go back, take a cookie.
Okay. Make a quick look around the house roll. I guess you want to slip off by yourself. That sounds like sly to me. Well, that's only a partial success. So, you will wander off into the house itself has a foyer that opens up. There are several doors on the side, and there's also a big long stairways that goes up to a set of double doors. But like the instant, while you wander off, Mr. Whisker says, "As you can see here in this mansion, you have 360 degrees freedom of movement. Observe that all of our fine furniture is interactable. Go ahead, shove this podium."
Ooh. And Wilford will just walk over and just give it a shove and watch it slide a whole inch across the room.
Yep. Now try it again.
Oh wow, it completely conforms to a grid whenever you push it. Push it again.
Yes. Very convenient. Wait, you can stop pushing.
I push it again.
It doesn't move anymore. You're done pushing. I said you were done pushing.
Oh.
Yes, Alec, you wander off. Yeah, and you'll find several doors. Most of them are locked. Some of them have pictures. One of them has a picture of a crow on it. One of them has a picture of a locust on it. And another one has a piece of paper stuck to it that Acme Novelty Shadow Lock activated doors.
Shadow lock.
Yes. Yes. This door is locked by shadow.
I put my shadow over the keyhole.
Make a zany roll. That was the correct maneuver. You put your shadow over the lock and unlocked the door.
Huh. Okay, I open it.
Beyond it is a foreboding darkness.
I take out my flashlight.
When you shine the flashlight, the room is filled with a dozen hollow-eyed zombies, all staring gormlessly at you.
Close the door. Try to lock it again with my shell.
Make a sly check. You are not yanked inside. You attempt to you shut the door, but when you're trying to lock it, you unfortunately have missed. Since your partial success earlier, you've dropped your shadow. Where'd it go? Oh no! You've now lost your shadow.
Okay, I have zombies stealing shadows. That's unique.
Well, no, when you put it over the lock, you accidentally dropped it. You might have dropped it inside. The zombies might have it.
This mansion might be a little shady.
Boo!
Boo! I'm gonna boo myself for that one. Boo!
Well, while Alec is frustrated with that, Wesker comes in and says, "Yes, as you can see, we're fully rendered. We have dynamic range shadows as well as fully baked ones."
Oh wow, you can't even see the pixels on this one. That's good shadow work.
It's very much state of the art, next generation, as only I and my masters deserve once we conquer this city and make it ours.
Why does turning feel so sticky in this mansion, though? Like, I can't get my feet off the ground and, like, actually turn my body all at once.
Duh! Why does everyone keep saying that? Everyone knows this is the perfect method of controls, allowing you to move from fixed camera to fixed camera with no difficulty whatsoever. Observe as I do it. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
He, like, gets stuck at a corner and ends up backing forward and in and out of the same camera zones.
Wait, hold on. I can do this.
Try turning 180 degrees.
Don't tell me how to move my own mansion. I'll give you a perfect smack in the face.
And here I am without my geek. And here I am, not a gun user.
Okay, so while Wilford and Mr. Whiskers spar a little bit with goofy stuff, Jordy, are you just going to observe them with a dull expression on your face or do something else?
No, I'm content with that.
Content with
Watching
this.
you idiot just being dumb in the hallway.
Yep.
Slow
Please.
zoom in on Jordy's face.
But anyway, yes, let me show you this room. This is the drawing room. He says it's a room with like lots of curtains and this sort of thing.
Ooh, curtainy.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff behind this.
And no, it is in your best interest to follow me to this next room. This is the cleaning room. And he shows off that it's like a laundry machine, a bunch of other stuff.
Ooh, my favorite room.
Yes, and right here in this next room with a dynamic camera angle, this is the pressing room, and it's a featureless cubicle room with a repeating pattern of wallpaper.
Don't go in there, Wilford.
Oh, why is it the depressing room?
I need you to make sharp rolls to not walk into the pressing room.
I guess I say don't go in there. And then...
And you promptly step in front of me to stop me.
Yes.
I guess that makes sense.
Yes. Wait, Wilford, don't go in here. It's not safe. And then the door slams, knocking Jordy inside, leaving Wilford outside.
Yeah,
Also,
the step in front, wave my hands. Don't go in there, Wilford. Look down. My feet are... I notice... Oh, shit. My feet are over the line.
Yep.
Oh, I get it. I'm a little depressed now since I don't get to go in.
The floor is curiously sticky. Also, you can't help but notice when you're in this room, Whiskers isn't in here either. Almost dropped kayfabe there for a moment. And that's when suddenly there'll be you notice the ceiling is kind of high, but then there'll be a noise of some sort of starting up machinery, and then the ceiling will slowly start to descend.
No. This is easy enough.
Meanwhile, I guess back where Alec is leaning against the door, keeping it shut. Bam, bam, bam. I can't lock this door. There'll be a voice from the other side that says, "Hello, it's Mr. Your Shadow. It's safe in here. We think you should come in and bring that delicious braid of yours."
Oh no, I had that. Oh no, Landstar tried to do it to me last time. I'm not falling for it again.
No, it's totally not a trick. I'm totally your shadow. I think he's buying it. Shh. So, Alec, what are you going to do?
Not. I open. I'll say open. I'll open the door. So then.
You're going to open the door.
Yeah. Do I see my shadow?
I need you to make a tough roll when you open the door. You will open the stab resolutely.
Wait, make that a 6. Make that a 6.
Oh, it's a 6? Okay. Well, so you open it resolutely, and, well, yeah, your shadow is in there, but 10 zombies descend upon you, inflicting 1 lump of damage. You get caught, one of them grapples you, get cut in a cutscene. We go left, now we go right!
I'm gonna try to do a... Look! It's Mila Jovovich there!
Huh? Make a sly roll.
Hello?
Hello, I asked you to make a sly roll.
Oh, okay.
Bad connection today.
No, I hear you just fine.
Yeah, maybe it's coming from my end.
Yeah.
I think it might be coming from EHH's end. They will pause, giving you a moment to escape their grasp, but the zombies pursue you.
Yeah, I just grab my shell and go into the hallway.
Yes, you're in the hallway. It's the large foyer of the mansion now. There's no all the it looks familiar. It's strangely different, as every podium, bust, statue, and picture has been pushed like 1 square to the left. But you are pursued by a bunch of zombies. Some of them fall flat on their faces and crawl. Some of them shuffle along, and some of them have some of them wear T-shirts and move much quicker. Where next, Jen? This will start a grudge match, but remember, you can do other things in a grudge. You're all alone with a dozen zombies.
At least you still have that green herb from earlier.
Yes, you do.
Okay. I tried. I tried to try to trick them, go here, then make them fall over a ledge or something. A balcony, that kind of thing.
Nah, you're trying to abuse our pathfinding abilities. Yes, you will manage to. Let's see. Unfortunately, it's only a partial success. You will manage to run up the balcony and then jump across a gap, and a bunch of zombies will follow you and get stuck on the edge, and then go back and get stuck on the edge, and go back and get stuck on the edge. But one of the zombies manages, one of the ones who crawls on his face, says, I'm set to no clip. Make a grudge roll, it says as he comes at you with his sticky fingertips, the flesh rotting off of his bones. Wow, that is a complete and utter failure in your grudge test, isn't it?
Yep, you get hurt. Take your lumps.
It's already a second lump. Oh no, Alec is doomed. Meanwhile, Wilford, you're just sitting there outside this door going, I wanted to come in. And
yeah, I'm depressed now.
I hate you.
I guess I'll have to go do something while they get crushed. I'll have to go collect a whole bunch of different shaped keys, like a star-shaped key, diamond key, a spade key, I'll go collect those.
Shut down all the trash compactors on the condension level.
Wilford, go ahead and make a zany roll. Meanwhile, Jordy, what are you doing in this room that's slowly shrinking?
I'm going to wait till the ceiling reaches arm height.
And then what?
Then I'm going to draw a giant hole in it.
Alright, make a zany roll. Okay, you will draw a big hole on the ceiling. And the ceiling is still coming down, but something falls out of the hole. At first, it looks like a door that falls on the floor. Thud.
Okay. I guess I'll try to open the door.
On the other side of the door is the floor, and there's a zombie tied to the door. He says, "There's a hole here now!" He attacks you with his hand. I need you to make a grudge roll. Wow, what's a 7 on your grudge match list?
Crack wise and avoid harm this time.
All right. Well, what do you do when he comes at you? You have to crack wise.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think. I wasn't prepared for a zombie on the door. Come back later. Close the door.
The ceiling is still coming down. It's like all you did was draw a hole on it and a zombie fell out of it.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just gonna stand there because there's a hole in it, so it's gonna come down, and I'm just gonna be standing in the hole.
All right, so you stand on the door that's on the floor with the zombie trying to get back up, and then you sit there and try to stand really skinny in the hole. Wilfred, how did your zany check come out?
I got a 7.
All right. Yeah, you're wandering off to go search for keys. It's like, I wonder if there's a key behind this shelf. Shove like a few inches, and you stop for some reason, and then shove.
Well, at least manual labor is the thing that I can do, so I'll just keep shoving away and solving these puzzles.
And while you're looking for that kind of stuff, you will eventually shove a bookcase aside, and unfortunately, this is the wall that you're in this side room is near the foyer room, and there are hands clipping through the wall because now there's at least 24 zombies all trapped in a corner on the other side of this, all jammed together due to bad pathfinding, and more zombies keep spawning and getting trapped in the bad pathfinding. But some of their hands clip through the wall and attempt to smack you. I need you to make a grudge roll.
Oh boy. Let's see. How do I want to handle this? Maybe I want to do naivete. What are they grasping for? They're after brains. I don't have one. I'm safe.
Let's see how well you roll.
Alright, this is with laughs. I got 2 of them. Hey, 10. By the way, everyone else is too busy to notice. Yeah. Making something that no one told you couldn't do yet.
Alright. Oh, wow. A 3-pronged key. So a 3-pronged key, a shadow key, a mysterious sigil. Oh, and a shadow.
The shape of my fears, a pentagonal crank, an octagonal crank, a dodecahedron crank, several star pieces, and what's this, a music sheet for Moonlight Sonata?
But simplified so you can play it with single button presses instead of entire chords.
Wow. Technology sure is amazing.
That's a laugh point.
Woo.
Okay. Yeah, Alex, you're still outside struggling with a zombie, I believe.
Wait, I'm outside?
Oh, sorry, you're in a different room. I meant you're in a different room. You're in an adjoining room from Wilford.
Okay. It's like, okay, gotta... Okay,
You've only got one lump left. What are you going to do?
Let's see here. Let's see. It's like, okay, okay, there's gotta be some... Okay, so what's the room around me like?
You are, room of twisty passages. The room is rendered with a fixed light. You're in the first floor room of the mansion, which is 2 floors. Actually, no, you would be in the second floor because you'd be in the dead end. You went to the dead end balcony, which is where all the zombies are trapped. So you jump back down to the first floor, defying logic. So you're basically in the first floor foyer. You could try to go to the path that our heroes went through earlier. You could try to go to the room that the zombies vacated. You could try to go through the big set of double doors up top. You could go out the front doors and just run off screaming into the night. I'm
here to find Clement. You know what? I'm gonna find Clement time. I'm gonna try to smell her out.
Oh, okay. I guess you need to make a sharp roll for that. Oh wait, yeah, I guess you're a dog, so it's either sharp or zany, and I'm guessing your sharp is better. Well, you continue to try to smell her out, but unfortunately, the odor of delicious cookies is just too much for you to resist. So you find yourself in the kitchen, which is remarkably zombie-free.
Well, at least I can take a break.
There are delicious cookies here.
Do they seem suspicious?
They're either chocolate chip or oatmeal raisin. Really no way to tell.
I take a bite.
They're oatmeal raisin!
Spit them out.
Grab
You
the
had,
bag with the raisins, quickly.
you had a partial success, so they're oatmeal raisin. Meanwhile, Jordy, the compressing ceiling, you slip through the hole, and you find yourself in a formless black void, except there's lots of like weird, shimmering lights and that sort of thing going on. There's also a woman here with close-cut hair, wearing a police person's outfit.
Hello.
What? She pulls out a gun and points it at you.
I am too busy licking my fingers and combing over my eyebrows.
Why don't you make a sly roll?
Perfect. I'm only bad at this.
What's the name of the person we're looking for again?
I don't know, but I know she's a cop. I got a 9.
It's just you, she says, striking a pose and sheathing her gun. How did you get past the zombies?
I stood on the door.
I'm not entirely. She starts to move. Yes, we don't have cameras, so she starts to move her hands in like circular motions repeatedly, saying, "I didn't think that would have worked."
Where are we?
She shrugs. Darned if I know. I stepped through a hole, and then I was in this quiet place.
I don't think we're in the era that a quiet place exists yet.
Well, the place was quiet until you got here.
Right. I think we were looking for you. What's your name?
My name is Melva Clementine.
Yep, I think we were looking for you.
I came here looking for some peace and quiet, and I found it in this otherworldly expanse.
Oh, so you want to be here?
It's so terrible working for the Special Action and Tactical Response. They keep sending us to places all over the world, investigating things. Stuff's always burning down or catching fire. They're always trying to put me in some sort of spin-off mission to try and sell me as my own character. Oh, it's exhausting. And then the second generation remakes. Oh, you have to cut your hair this way, or sorry, your pores look too big on the new high-definition screens.
I mean, a yes would have worked. Alright, well, I guess I'll just leave you here then. I take my eraser and I will erase the blackness to make another hole. Back to
make a zany roll. Go ahead and make a zany roll for that.
I guess I don't do that. I rolled a 6.
Stop! She says, don't open that hole!
Sorry, the only jokes I can think of in this situation are not PG.
We appreciate that you're making... that you're
Just
staying...
20 seconds of censored bleeps straight over Jordy.
In fact, with a 6, she said she's going to pause and go through her inventory and then pull out the shotgun and attempt to stop you with brute force. I need you to pass a grudge test, Jordy.
Okay. Okay. Shot again, I guess.
You get shot with a shotgun. That's one lump. You say it and fall into a canned animation.
You shot me.
Then after she shoots you, she'll have to slowly pivot 8.5 degrees without moving her legs. Meanwhile, Wilford, you've got a bunch of keys.
I got a queen chess piece fuse and a king chess piece fuse, but no pawn or bishop. Darn. Might have to go to the basement for that.
Well, you're not sure which one of these keys will unlock the pressing room door.
Oh, right! I was trying to unlock something, wasn't I? I hope they're still okay.
Um,
Let's
You'll
see if
wa-
any of the keys I found actually opens it.
You'll wander through the kitchen, oblivious to Alec, who's choking on cookies, and then go back to the drawing room, the cleaning room, and the pressing room, and start trying the keys. What did you roll in your? Oh, yeah, you rolled a 9 in your zany. Eventually, I guess eventually the Zadie key will work. You guys will hear the sound of an unlocking. Sorry, Jordy, and you'll hear the sound of an unlocking door.
From the black space that I'm in?
Yeah, in fact, suddenly a bunch of light will go in because whatever black space you're in is clipping through to the pressing room. So a door will open and Wilford will be there.
Must have been a skeleton key.
So, what is Wilford looking at here? Into the black space, or like into like the pressing room where like the ceiling has finally caved in on it?
It's a formless black void.
Okay.
You know, like you see.
Oh, it's nice and quiet in here.
Oh. If I roll genre savvy, can I not mention a name, but just have somebody show up?
Who do you want to show up?
Carol Ann.
Who?
Carol Ann!
I'm.
Poltergeist!
Wow, that's a deep dive. Go ahead and make a roll.
$12.
Wow, that's the little girl?
That's the little girl that gets sucked into the TV and they, come up to the light, Carol Ann!
Okay. Oh no! It's a spooky. Oh no, says going. That's a spooky little girl. Hello.
I just want her to come
I'm
out of the
here.
darkness. Yeah, I just want her to come out of the darkness and start moving towards the light.
She'll come out of the darkness, and of course, in spooky girl fashion, we'll have to take Wilford's hand. Looking up with that goofy expression that children always have in horror movies.
Aw, you're precious.
My life is a tragic backstory.
Absolutely precious.
Up to the light, Carol Ann.
Well, clearly this means that it's time to start bringing in all the creepy kids' toys and televisions and radios into this room in the quiet place, and make it not very quiet at all.
Ugh, says Clementine. I came here to get some peace and quiet. I'm leaving. Get out of my way, she says, brandishing her shotgun.
Oh, okay. There's cookies in the kitchen, by the way.
I hope they're not oatmeal raisin. Unless someone stops her, Clementine will push past Jordy and Wilford and leave.
Only the most cruel and evil person will go for oatmeal raisin.
I look at Wilford and I say, oatmeal raisins are my favorite.
I like chocolate chip, says Caroline.
Well, I mean, go to the kitchen then. Get some cookies. What are you doing around here?
Will you come with me to the kitchen? It's scary in there. I saw a big dog.
A big dog? Well, we'll scare him away.
I guess Wilford and Carol wander off to the big dog. You're sitting there in the formless void.
I like it here.
It is quite relaxing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I am Jordy. I am stuck in this cartoonish hell for all existence, and this is a spot worth quiet. It's not crazy. It's not Madcap.
You sit there and relax. The void is kind of quiet. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Alec, you're sitting there, eating cookies, when who should wander in but a policewoman, with a shotgun.
I think it yours. I think it your Clementine.
She raises the shotgun and says, "Who wants to know?"
I was sent to find you by a Mr. Z.
Ah! I thought I finally ditched that guy.
Yeah. So what's with Mr. Shoulder Pads anyway?
I don't know. He wanders around, hassling me every time I'm trying to do anything. It's incredibly infuriating.
Well, he sent me to find.
Well, if you're a friend of Mr. Z, you're no friend of mine.
I was just sent to find you.
I'll close my dialogue box and give you both barrels. Alt fire! She shoots at you. Make a grudge roll. So what's 7 through 9 for you on the grudge test?
I let someone else either someone else can take the hit for me or I take the lumps.
Well, there's Wilford and there's Carol Ann here. Which one will you
I heard
pick?
there was a big scary dog in here, Alec. You have to help us. Bam!
Wilford, I need you to make the grudge roll because it's not automatic. It's you get to do the grudge roll instead.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and roll my slapstick. And this will probably be... Let's see. I can go ahead and pop a laugh on that because I can, just to pump it up to 11.
And what does that give you?
I hurt my attacker, but I feel really bad about it. I can't make any more slapstick moves until I spend a laugh, or someone else makes me participate.
Right.
Which makes that character take a lump from getting sucker punched while they're ordering me around.
Well, she shoots a shotgun at you, so I'm assuming you're going to do a comical ricochet.
By the way, it says violence never solved anything. Ask one other player to hit you. If they say yes, and they can take the grudge match and save you. If they say no, I take the lump. And I guess you said yes.
Yes,
yep.
I did say yes. In this case, I'm imagining I'm barging into the room right now in front of the shotgun, and as I'm doing so, I'm also pushing the door straight into Clementine and just smashing her against the wall.
Blah!
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I almost made you a Clementine sandwich. I can't see it, but I know your expression right now.
Yeah, I have to give you the laugh. Someone was going to say it. You just got there first.
Yes, yeah, I'd waited for
waiting for that.
We were all waiting for it, and now they've heard. It says, all right. Well, she'll
did I take a lump from that?
No, you get a laugh because that's a horrible joke.
Okay. Well, I meant from the rolls.
No. When it's take the hit, you roll instead.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, it's not automatic. It's you get to roll instead. So, all right. So, yeah. So, Clementine will get knocked backwards from almost a. So say, look, I came here to get away from all these weirdos like Mr. Z and all those other strange people. Can't tell them where I am.
That's understandable.
Well, I know the perfect way that you could get away. You see, I'm a gajillionaire, and if I just give you my gajillion dollars, then you could go to anywhere you want. I'll hand over the copy of my completely transferable everything, including power of attorney, to
Make
her.
a naivete roll.
Nobody told me this isn't exactly how finances work. And this is at +3 right now. It is an 11.
Wow, thank you. I can't think of any way of becoming indebted to a large organization could ever backfire. You're the best friend I've ever had, Wilford Waffle.
Aww.
And she'll extend her arms and engage in a badly animated polygonal hug.
Yay, hugs. I can now have a whole 3 friends. This is amazing.
Let's go back to town and buy some frosty milkshakes. It's on me.
Ooh, that sounds great. And Wilford will just, pick up all the cookies from the tray and take them with them.
And when you guys step outside, you'll have to pause a moment. So for the record, it's Wilford, Alec, Clementine, Carol Ann. Of course, Carol Ann will have to stop and turn around and stare at the house. Or in the center of the house, they'll shine a bright light, and it will slowly implode in on itself.
And Geordi
Wait a
was standing
second.
there where the house used to be.
Yep.
Because Geordi has no choice in the matter. He gets
Oh
sucked out
no
wherever.
no! You're not there. You're still in the dark void all by yourself.
Well, no, I rather
were
meant
these-
that Geordi gets pulled wherever the camera is.
Yeah, no, you're actually the episode's going to end with you stuck in the void all by yourself, and you're sitting there waiting. Yeah, the camera's going to pull me out. It's any minute now. We just hold the camera on you because your life's a never-ending hell, Jordan.
I don't know. He'd actually be more happy in the black void.
You'd think that, but after the first hour or so,
Well, I mean, at least he has plenty of creepy toys in there to keep him occupied.
That would be worse. Can you imagine surrounded by creepy dolls?
Oh, there has to be the monkey there with that always slams the cymbals. That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah, then it would be the inverse of the Twilight Zone, because it'd be like, it was quiet now.
I think that's
and then
worth
Wilford
allowing.
ruined it.
Yeah, once you get all the answer, that's it. Poltergeist ending. House destroyed. And then, Whiskers is going to be upset. I can't believe he keeps screwing that up. No, my perfect mansion! You have made a great enemy this day, Alec!
I just give him a ball of yarn.
Didn't he say that last time to you?
It was in your best interest to give me this ball of yarn.
I'll see you with my next gajillion dollars for the
really
next
playing
mansion.
Around, even though he's an amphicat.
Well, he's going to. Well, he can't make it look like he wants to play with the yarn, so he's going to go a safe distance and then start batting it around.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I'm going to go ahead and show off the internet my really bad that I can't remember any of the ending lines from any of the Resident Evil games. So I guess we're just going to go ahead and end it here.
It was aliens. No, wait, that was Silent Hill.
I guess the only thing I can think of is that you guys will all just, over the closing credits, you'll all have to hop on a jet ski right away. Jordy's not here, so we can ride away on a jet ski.
No, I think you can't. Komodo Loco's not here.
Well, I mean, this is like a Japanese horror game ending, and we 100% of the mansion, so obviously, she gets the jet ski and the swimsuit model and everything.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's got a Komodo logo on the jet ski. So yeah, so I think that's actually a good place to end it. With Jordy stuck in the formless void with a stupid monkey. Which will be the stinger at the end of the credits. So I think that's a good place to wrap it up for today.
Oh, that was
Sense to
the
me.
music.
Everybody having fun?
Yeah.
I did exactly what I wanted to, which was to turn it all into a resolution for the ending. The entire reason I was trying to be able to sell off everything was to transfer it later, and it worked. I intended to maybe hand it over to a villain or something. It's like, here, take all my debts.
I mean, if Geordi was there and that cat Whiskers guy was there again, I was just gonna have a lightning rod and then just make a joke of the perfect mansion. Otherwise.
Yep.
But he wasn't there at the end anyway, so I lost out on nothing.
You guys are all good improv, so I think you guys all have good senses of timing, which is always good.
Thank
So that was
you.
fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's this game is pretty basic. So once again, if you guys want to play Madcap, we sell it on the internet in all fine hobby stores and some of the dodgier ones. And I also think there's some new game out called like Biohazard or something.
Biohazard.
Yeah, who knows? But
Okay.
yeah, that was a lot of fun. So thanks everybody for coming by.
Thank you for running.
Bye.
Alright, thanks again.